Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to showcase how to log in with your Dash Enterprise account into Plotly Studio. So if you have a Dash Enterprise account, there is a login button for you specifically. You get a lot of extra features when using Plotly Studio if you have a Dash Enterprise account. So for this, the first thing that you're going to need to do is to provide your Dash Enterprise URL. So I'm going to make my way over to Google Chrome, and at the top you can see that this is my URL. You just want to copy up to the host. So you're just going to copy this right here, and then you'll make your way back to Plotly Studio, and then you will drop that in like so. And I guess I could remove that last slash and it will work. It will ask me to authorize. I'm going to say yes, and then it's going to give me access. And if I make my way back, then it's going to provide an AI proxy setup. So what exactly is the AI proxy? So if you have your Dash Enterprise account, you want to make your way over to the app manager. I've already created this application, but you're going to want to create a new application. And there is going to be a zip file that will be given to you on request, which will give you all the code needed to create the AI proxy. So for me, if I go in this new application, which I created, you can go into the workspace and I will show the code in a second. But before I do, I need to do a few things. One of those things is going to access. I need to edit the access, and I need to set this to be unauthenticated. For this to work, this URL that I'm going to be referring to needs to be unauthenticated access. The other thing that I need to do is in the settings section, I could work my way down to the environment variables. I could edit that, and then I could add what I have over here is going to be basically the Anthropic API key, and that's going to be the API key that Claude uses in the script that is going to be located on this hosted application. You can change this, but from what they have tested in benchmarks, Claude phenomenally does and perform much better than all the other different models. But there's also another private variable Plotly Studio model, and you can pass through whatever model you'd like to use. So I'm using the latest Claude model, and then I'm passing through the API key, which I set up through the Claude website. So other than that, let's kind of look at the code and we can explain it a bit further. So this is what you're going to see in the actual workspace. This is the script that is going to be ran. It uses the fast API to translate and to allow a stream of whatever is requested through Plotly Studio directly through this hosted application, which will use the API key that you provided to build out a better dashboard. Okay. And with that, you can see that it's using OS environment, and it's getting that environment variable, which I mentioned, and it's basically using that. And yeah, it passes all that through in the API key, and it just works out of the box. So with that, once you get the application hosted, you throw in all the code, you press this little deploy button, then it's going to be hosted, and then you can start using this. So for me, I just go to the URL. It doesn't show anything, but this is working. I can copy this URL, and then I could go over here and I will paste it like so, and I will test the connection. So as you can see, the AI test was successful, and then it logs me in to Plotly Studio using my Dash Enterprise account. So for a final recap of how to connect your Dash Enterprise account to Plotly Studio, they will be giving you a PDF file. The PDF file is relatively short because it's relatively easy. We just walk through the process, but basically you drop in the code into a workspace, which I'm assuming if you are a Dash Enterprise user, you've used this before. But basically you're supposed to host a URL that your Plotly Studio is going to connect with, and it's going to allow you to use your LLM of choice. So there are options to what AIs that you can work with, but it's relatively extensive. This is the full list right here, the providers list. And they are using LLM.ai as their AI provider system that integrates with Plotly Studio. So any AI that is on this list, you can use with Plotly Studio. And this allows really endless options, as you could set up your own custom ones, or they have all the major ones provided and what is needed to get that set up out of the box. And they also provided this PDF file to help walk you through how to do just that. So with that, I will give one last bit of advice. I would recommend starting off using Claude, as from what I have seen in testing and what I have heard from other developers in the field, that Claude gives the best results when building out with Plotly Studio. But how long will that last? I'm sure it's subject to change, as the AI landscape is full of turbulence. So try new things, explore, and just get set up. Connect your JAS Enterprise account to Plotly Studio today and see what it has to offer. But yeah, with that, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Check out the links in the description down below for more resources and information regarding all this. And as always, build something amazing.